Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports.
Man, y'all get in here, man. We got something to talk about. Y'all get in here.
You want to swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's
Let's go, man. We got something to talk about, man. Let's get up in here. Now let me know where y'all chatting from, man. Y'all come on in the chat. Let's get this thing popping.
For their views on our dudes, Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic, check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time
y'all
it
get
is.
up in here, man. We got something to talk about, man. We got something to talk about.
K-Sap, what up?
It's getting good now, y'all. It's getting real good, man. Y'all come on up in here. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all come on up in here, man. Let me know where y'all chatting from. We on the D block tonight. Come on, y'all get these comments going, man. Let's go. Let's get these donations. Let's get these super chats. Let's go, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. I had to come back for this one. I had to come back for this one. Let's go. I had to come back for this one. Yeah, I had to come back for this one.
These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. My bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics from
Hey Paul, I gotta come back for this one, man. I was shutting it down for the night, man, and this was sent to me. So I said I got to come on live real quick and talk about this. Nah, hey, you can say what you want to say, St. Maurice. I'm just gonna show you something. Y'all come on in here, man. Yeah, y'all come on in here, man. Hey, I see we got 34 people in the building watching, man. Hey, give this video a thumbs up, man. Come on. Hey, let's go. Hey, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about it, man. And it's funny. I really didn't want to talk about it, man. But we got to talk about it, man. Angel Reese. Angel Reese, after Caitlin Clark posted the first triple-double for a rookie in the WNBA, Angel Reese went to Twitter. Angel Reese went to Twitter. And you won't believe what Angel Reese put on Twitter. You won't believe. I'm going to put it in there, St. Maurice. I'm going to put it. Look, this is what Angel Reese, right after Caitlin Clark got the triple-double, this is what Angel Reese went to Twitter and said. Let me show you guys. She went to the Chicago Sky thing. Chicago Skies is being petty, and posted on there talking about record setter, the front runner, Skytown, with Angel Reese with the 27 and 10, taking a glaring shot at Caitlin Clark after she made history today, saying, hey, I was the first person to do it. I was the first person to do it. That's coming off the Chicago Sky's Twitter handle, man. That's a verified Twitter handle. Now see, St. Maurice, I told you. I give you facts, man. I don't just finagle stuff, man. I give you the proof is in the pudding, man. Just go out there and look at the Twitter handle, man. Evidently, clearly, They taking shots at Caitlin Clark. This right here, they taking shots at Caitlin Clark, man. There's no lie. There's no lie, Paul. That's what I'm trying to say. So St. Maurice came in here with his comment talking about clickbait, that they was triggered. I don't do clickbait stuff, man. I give you the facts. And the facts are that this was petty. It's all good, St. Maurice. It's all good, man. I don't knock your opinion, man. I don't knock your opinion. That's all. I don't knock your opinion. Me personally, when I do shows like this and I do my podcast, I deal with facts, man. I deal with the meats and potatoes, man. I'm gonna give you a full course meal. I'm not gonna make nothing up. Okay, William Little, I understand what you're saying. That's the Chicago Sky, but these players have a say in what goes up on these websites, man. And you know that's what the media is gonna do. The media is gonna spin it like Angel Reese did it. That's all I'm trying to say. The media will spin it like Angel Reese did it. Because look, I got an article that I got an article that is backing that up. This came from a verified source, Athlon Sports. Angel Reese takes clear WNBA Rookie of the Year dig at Caitlin Clark after triple-double. And see, that's what these media outlets do. They attach Angel Reese to it so to be some validity in it. Somebody said they had Monica McNutt posted. See, that's what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying. It's getting good for the WNBA. It's getting good. And like I told people, Magic stated it best. Him and Larry Bird had that rivalry. It had to be a good guy, had to be a bad guy. And in this situation, like Angel Reese said, she gonna play the villain. So this is almost like villainess stuff. Like it's clear as day. You see that. It's all over social media. It's all over social media. Exactly. It's what they do. They'll take little bits of pieces and they'll make a storyline. And this is what we got going on right now. Any little bits and pieces of what Angel Reese does or what Chicago does as a whole, they're going to attach Angel Reese's name to it. And also, any little thing that Caitlin Clark does to make it go against Angel Reese, they're going to attach her name to it. I understand what you're saying, Paul. I understand exactly what you're saying, but my take on it is this is what I've been trying to tell you guys that's been on the channel, man. This is what I've been trying to tell you, man. It's no hate from my side, from my platform. This is what the media does, and all I do is cover it. All I do is let you guys know what's going on, to keep you guys informed that you can't believe everything that's out there on the internet. Because like I said, you got some internet casuals, you got some glazers, and you got some trolls out there. So any storyline that they can make up, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do, man. And in this case, it like, come on now. Record setter, the front runner. That was hilarious, man. That was sent to me. Mikey, you can say what you want to say. That might well be said. Like, now it's going to be, I look at it for both of them. because now Caitlin Clark coming off a historical triple-double. Now, what if she comes in the next game and wets the bed? Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand that. It's not a fact that she had to be tagged to it, but this is what the pettiness, this is where the pettiness comes in at. And now it's the headlines are Angel Reese takes a dig at Caitlin Clark. But we all see that Angel Reese's picture's on there because she's the one that had the historical game where she had the 27-10 and broke a WNBA record. But what happened? They attached Angel Reese's picture to it, made it look like it was taking a shot at Caitlin Clark. I mean, you can say what you want to say, Mikey B, but it is what it is, man. But I have to agree with Magic Johnson in a certain degree, because Magic Johnson said one of them had to play the villain. It either had to be Magic or Bird. And you know, the commercials that they shot with Converse and all that, it made out to be Magic Johnson the villain. So Angel Reese says she'll take on that villain role. So this is the stuff that we see. This is the stuff that we see, man. But I'm all for it. I told you guys before, man. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for, you know, the WNBA promoting these two young ladies the way they promoting them, and it's good for the game, man. See, that's what I'm saying, Liquid Mark. That's what people do. That's what some people do. These internet casuals and these people that come in your comments that troll think that you're actually taking a dig at somebody. Be nice. I mean, that's a great take. That's a great take. I mean, like you said earlier, you just wish Angel Reese would help Caitlin Clark become a viral sensation on social media. You did say that. But I have no problem with what is going on between these two young ladies, man. I think it's good for the game, man. And it's keeping these women relevant. That's all right, Marlon. I mean, we here. And that's what she said. She said she'll accept that villain role. She not backing down from it. She's not denying it. But this is what I've been trying to tell you guys, man. The media and some of these internet casuals that make up any storyline that's going to fit their narrative and run with it, and then people are going to tend to agree with it. Livewire Sports Media. I understand what you're saying, but look at the headline of it. Record setter, the front runner. Just think about that. Woo. Man, we got 196 people in here watching, man. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up, man. Like I said, man, if y'all got anything important to say, man, go ahead and donate to the channel, man. The Cash App handle's there. Go ahead and send a super chat in. We'll post your comments up on the screen, and we'll talk about it. But this is what I'm saying, man. I mean, these two women on back-to-back days have set unprecedented records. And like I said, they're watching what each other's doing. Marlon, I don't think it's a beef, man. I don't think it's a beef, man. I just think that Angel Reese is entitled to accept that villain role now. Exactly. They have us watching and talking. But what I don't like what the media does is the way they try to spin it and create their own narrative. And then anybody can write a storyline and post it. And then when somebody sees a storyline, everybody goes out there and chases it. Yeah, they go out there and chase it, man. They go out there and chase it. But for the people that's now coming in the stream, headline, record setter, the front runner. That's what I'm saying. So basically, Angel Reese in the Chicago Skies saying history making. And I think Chicago Skies, they felt left out, triggered by being left out. Yeah, but that's all I'm saying, man. It's like, it's crazy because, I mean, both records are impressive. I mean, but to come out, and I think the way Angel Reese feels and the Chicago Skies feel, because last night didn't get talked about much. I think I'm probably the only one that really talked about it. If you go across the YouTube platform and social media, I think I'm the one that broke the. I know everybody saw it, but I'm the one that talked about it. I'm the one that came on live and gave kudos to Angel Reese for what she did with the 27 and 10. That she, 12 straight double doubles, history in the making with Candace Parker, but Candace Parker did it over a 2-year period. Angel Reese done it as a rookie. And I broke that to you guys. And then I came back today. Okay, a lot of people covered it, but they didn't cover it the way I covered it. They didn't. And then I came back today. It was only right for me to come back today and show Caitlin Clark her flowers and give her roses. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. The media is going to spin it any way they want to spin it, though. That's right, Pam. That's right. I looked for it last night. They really didn't cover it. So what happened was, now that Caitlin Clark, gets the triple double, and everybody thinks that, Angel Reese was the forgotten person. Nobody talked about it. Now Caitlin, like I said, what Caitlin Clark did made CNN. I see you, Bible boy. But it's and I think that's what Chicago and Angel Reese are good at. She's gonna keep herself in the news. She's gonna keep herself in the news, and what she's gonna do? She's gonna let people know. She's gonna let people know that, hey, don't forget about me. And that's all Angel Reese was talking about at the beginning of the year when they was talking about, Caitlin Clark was the only one that people want to watch the WNBA for. Angel Reese tried to put that narrative out real quick. But to have the coverage of what Caitlin Clark did on CNN and CBS, and just to overlook what Angel Reese is doing, I mean, a lot of people. Mandel Sports said, until mainstream media cover the WNBA like it's multiple stars that exist instead of one, we'll continue to see stars like Angel Reese pointed out. Hey, that's a great point, man, Down Sports. That's a great point, because what's happening is, if Angel Reese is not going to point it out, the media is going to leave it alone. And I totally agree with what you said, man. That's a perfect example of how the media works. Because that's what Angel Reese is doing. Angel Reese is not letting nothing go under the rug. She is going to step to the forefront and say, hey, what about me? What about these other stars? We missing the fact that Asia Wilson went on a run with 25 more points on 5 to 6 consecutive games. We missed that. Now we missing the double-double streak with Angel Reese. And then now Caitlin Clark gets a triple-double. Now it's on CNN. It's on CBS. It's headline news everywhere you go. But when Angel Reese, broke that record, tied Candace Parker with 12 straight double-doubles, it was forgotten. Yeah. And I'm glad you pointed that out, man, down sports, man. That was a great one right there. I'm glad you pointed that out. But you know how the media does. So y'all think a triple-double, that's in one game. I understand a lot of people say that goes harder. But to do what Angel Reese is doing for 12 straight games, where coming into the WNBA, everybody doubted her scoring ability. They said she was a rebounder, but they doubted her scoring ability. But now she's putting scoring with her rebounding ability. Everything's starting to catch up. And she has 12 straight games as a double-double as a rookie in the WNBA. That's impressive. I understand when you say that Angel Reese 12 straight double-double means nothing. See, that's the internet casuals. That's the clown takes that we're talking about. So if it wasn't Angel Reese and somebody else did it as a rookie, it would be impressive, wouldn't it? It would be impressive if another, just say for instance, if somebody else did it outside of Angel Reese that was a rookie, it would be impressive, wouldn't it? But just because it's Angel Reese, it's not impressive. Thank you, Joseph Diaz, because a lot of people are not going to talk about it. They're not going to talk about what Angel Reese's did. That's right, Stepper. Get on them, Stepper. Let them know. Angel Reese has broken several records as well. Exactly, Victoria. I told you that. I told y'all that in the last live stream. The media controls the narrative, man. Let's go back to the comments that Sue Bird made about Caitlin Clark. And if y'all go back and look at the article Sue Bird, when she was talking about Caitlin Clark, they tried to twist her words up. And Sue Bird said, nah, we're going to have this edited because I don't want y'all to throw nothing out there to make it seem like I'm throwing shade at Caitlin Clark. So before they put it out there, Sue Bird had to go over everything that they was going to put out there because they were just going to take a little soundbite of what Sue Bird said, and then that was going to make it seem like she was hating on Caitlin Clark. The same thing with Diana Taurasi. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, just because it's Angel Reese, it's no good. But if somebody else was doing it, y'all would give them praise. Because I see that in the chat. Caitlin Clark is doing what she's doing. Oh, she's the best thing next to sliced bread. But hey, it is what it is. We respect it. Oh, Pam, you know when the All-Star game come, that's going to be the whole narrative. It's going to be all eyes on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You know how they're going to do. See that's what I'm saying. You look at the chat. You look at the chat where people just downsizing and demising and just undermining everything that Angel Reese is doing. Ooh. Wow. I'm just looking at the chat, man, and I'm surprised by some of these comments. But as soon as somebody says something, points something out about Caitlin Clark, y'all go crazy. Hey, don't let Angel Reese start hitting that three consistently in that mid-range game. Then what y'all gonna say? Wow. I mean, hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna knock your opinion, but you can say what you want to say, and just like Monica McNutt said, Angel Reese is impact winning right now for Chicago Skies. She's up in the standings over Indiana. Yeah. Boy, y'all is crucial. Angel Reese, man, y'all fail to realize, man, Angel Reese was a point guard. Man, she can dribble the ball, she can pass, she can start the offense. Go ahead and speak on it, JB. Speak on it. That's right. Caitlin Clark is playing with two other All-Stars, and still that team is behind Chicago. So what's that say? That says that Caitlin Clark is not making her teammates better. St. Maurice, a lot of people said that Kennedy Carter is better than Caitlin Clark. I don't care how her form is. Like I tell people, she remind me of Julius Randle's. Is Julius Randle's form good? But he's an all-star. And he gets it done. It might be sloppy, but it's effective. You could call it what you want to call it, Raheem. You could call it what you want to call it. I ain't hating on nobody. It seems like you're hating on Angel Reese. That's what it sounds like you're doing. It sounds like you're hating on Angel Reese. I'm not mad at nobody for rooting for Caitlin Clark. Did I come on here earlier today? And I came on here and I gave Caitlin Clark her praises. So when Angel Reese breaks another record, then what y'all gonna say? See, Raheem Jones, you got clown takes, man. If I'm biased, man, there's other channels that be talking about Caitlin Clark. They got all kinds of Caitlin Clark channels just for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. You can go over to that channel and you can root right with them because it sounds like you're a fanboy. See, Man Down Sports, a lot of people in this chat, man, they don't know basketball. And see, when you point out stuff like that, that goes to show that you got some knowledge on basketball. Man Down Sports says Sam Perkins was a big man with ugly form, and he was one of the first stretch bigs. I'm cool with the power forward imperfect shooting form. That's what I'm saying. But that goes to show, man, we got a lot of internet casuals, man. A lot of internet casuals that just glaze on the internet, man, and spew up any narrative they want. It's not good enough for them. Angel Reese, they talk about she got sloppy form. You heard what Jason Whitlock said. She got bad technique. She can't run. She gallops, but he don't know the history. She got a rod in her leg and a plate in her foot. He don't know the history on that, and you just poking fun of that. But she's still out there flat out getting it done, man. Raheem Jones, you still here though. If you think I'm an Angel Reese fanboy, you still here. I'm gonna let the chat run you away because I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna block you. Reese has improved on offense. Like I said, coming out of college, I didn't expect her to do the things she's doing in the WNBA, but she's doing a lot of great things, man. And she's playing against women that are dominant down in the paint, and she's holding her own and sometimes dominating these people. I told you we got We got it. We got a lot of I told you, man, we got a lot of Angel Reese haters in the building, man. A lot of Angel Reese haters in the building. That's right, Stepper. I mean, salute to, Man Down Sports. You know what he talking about, man. I mean, Man Down Sports, man, if y'all ever, want to really get a breakdown on basketball and things like that, man, he got an excellent channel over there that he runs, man. Got a guest, panel guest, man, and they give it to you. They give it to you raw and uncut, man. So if you go over there, man, leave your feelings at the door, man, because your feelings might get hurt. Your feelings might get hurt. And that's what it seems that I'm doing right now. I'm hurting a lot of y'all's feelings, and y'all don't like it, man. So y'all just giving clown takes and saying anything that y'all want to say. See? That's what I'm saying, Raheem. You want some clown stuff, man. What you mean nobody protects the paint? Come on now. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You just in here freestyling, man. You in here freestyling. And that's what I say, JB. A lot of people say if rebounding is nothing, why come everybody else is not doing it? And Dale Davis had a successful career. So what are you saying? I told you, boy. That's what I'm saying. We come on here talking about Angel Reese, and y'all in here just sparing up anything that y'all want to say. It's funny. Rodney Maxwell, you just got in the comments, man. Where was you at earlier? Where was you at earlier when I came on live and gave Caitlin Clark her flowers and praised Caitlin Clark for what she did? You don't want to speak about that? Wow, Man Down Sports, man. See, you hurt. See, what you doing right now, Man Down Sports, you hurting a lot of people's feelings, man. Because like I said, man, when I talk about stuff, I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you the meats with the potatoes. And that's exactly what you're doing. So for all you people that's in the chat, I know y'all see the screen. Angel is a 9-scorer averaging 14 points a game, and Clark is the best scorer ever, averaging 16 points a game. That's amazing to me. So y'all guys make it make sense, man. And y'all glazing over Caitlin Clark's triple-double. Come on now. See, when we start talking about basketball facts, a lot of y'all people can't keep up, man. And then when you talk, okay, Jeremy, she averaged 7 assists, right? But she averaged 5.8 turnovers, right? So what's that assist to turnover ratio, man? What is the assist to turnover ratio? You averaging 7 assists a game, but you're averaging 5.6 turnovers a game, man. Come on, do the math. I'll wait. I got time today. Zane Huckabee, get your facts right. How is Caitlin Clark 1 rebound behind Angel Reese and she leads? Come on, man. That's a clown take. That is a clown take. Asia Wilson is 2nd in rebounds behind her. Stop that. Come on, I'm still waiting for the answer, Jeremy. Give me the assist to turnover ratio, man. Come on, Jeremy, don't run now, man. I don't care how many turnovers, ain't her fault. She averages 5.6 turnovers a game, man, on 7 assists, man. Give me the assist to turnover ratio. Come on, Jeremy. Give me the assist to I'll wait, man. I got time today, man. I'm going to start shooting my shots. If you want to bring that up, If you want to bring that up, give me the assist to turnover ratio, man. Come on. Now, don't just put in there 7.1 to 5.6. You give me the assist. If you know basketball, give me the assist to turnover ratio. That's what they do, Pam. That's what they do, Pam. They it's clown takes. See, Jeremy, you can't answer that question, man. You can't. There you go. So so what is that? 1.4 assists, right? So now you take in consideration what Angel Reese is doing as a rookie. She's leading all the WNBA, not just rookies, the whole WNBA in rebounding. And she's leading the WNBA in offensive rebounds, man. So she can't get no props for that. Micro 100. You got an OnlyFans page? That's the name of your OnlyFans page? Boy, y'all a trip, boy. Y'all a trip, man. I mean, I told y'all that before, man. It's the fact is, man, that y'all can't even just respect both of these young ladies for what they're doing. If Angel Reese broke a record, it's always got to be some hate spewed her way. Caitlin Clark broke a record, it's got to be hate spewed her way. We can't just congratulate both of these young ladies for doing what they're doing and what they're doing for the WNBA. We can't do that. We can't. Last night I came on here and gave Angel Reese her flowers for the 12 straight double-doubles. Then I followed it up today with another show, and I gave Caitlin Clark her flowers for the first rookie in the WNBA with a triple-double. But see, where was y'all at when I was doing them shows? Chastity B. I mean, hey, you can move around. There's other channels that cover this stuff. Boy. What, you never heard of assist to turnover ratio? What basketball you been watching? Man. I mean, it's out there, man. So, I mean, if you're going to point out one good thing, man, you got to point out the negative, too. Somebody said netball. Well, y'all crazy. Y'all getting crazy. But nah, it's all healthy. It's all healthy. It's all healthy. It's all healthy, man, and I welcome it all, man. But like when you come around, man, and we talking basketball, just know what you're talking about, man. I mean, you don't have to just say everything that, you know, you're talking about basketball. We talk about stats. We talking about what she's doing, and y'all bringing up the attitude and things like that. Boy, y'all. Boy. Chastity B, that's a good take, man. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think that Angel Reese is just supposed to shoot the ball. If she missed, don't go for it. She's aggressive. Like you said, she's a dog. She been doing that. She's a dog, man. But the thing about it is, man, we gotta give her props, man. Give her props. Give Caitlin her props. We can talk about Asia Wilson. We can talk about Collier. We can talk about Rakia Jackson. We can talk about everybody. You know, we can talk about Caitlin Clark in a good light. It's not about bashing, you know, each individual. I mean, you got to understand something, man. I mean, the rookie class is talented, but it just so happened that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark headlined it. And Cameron Brink was one of my favorites. She went down with the ACL. So, you know, that's what it is. But there's other, you know, rookies doing their thing. Like last night, you know, Rakia Jackson with the LA Sparks, man. She headed that comeback against the Las Vegas Aces. But nobody wants to talk about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's certain great, it's good players in there. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah Edwards down there at the Mystics. What she's doing, man, she's holding her own. Like I said about Carmela Cardoso, she started off bad, you know, the shoulder injury. She had surgery. She's just coming along. Yeah. Hold up. Zane, I never downplayed the triple-double. Where was you at earlier when I covered the triple-double? Can you answer that? Where was you at earlier when we talked about Caitlin Clark's historical triple-double as a rookie? It's still on my channel. You can go look at it. You can go look at it, man. I'm not downplaying the triple-double. The headline was that the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese are downplaying the triple-double because of what Angel Reese did last night, and it went unnoticed. So on their Twitter handle, do I got to put it on the screen one more time? So on the Twitter handle, this is what happened. They basically said, record setter, the front runner. So you take that however you want to take it, man. Exactly, Chastity. That is a weak argument, man. She debunked that last night where she was 8 of 13 from the field and had 10 rebounds, but she had 7 offensive rebounds. So you tell me out of the 5 shots she missed, she grabbed all her rebounds from the shot that she missed. So that totaled 5 offensive rebounds. She debunked that last night. I watched the game. Most of her rebounds was coming off of Mabry's misses and Kennedy Carter's misses. She had 1 offensive rebound off of one of her missed shots, and she got a putback for an and 1. See, now y'all downplaying, talking about she had 9 rebounds. See, that's what I'm talking about. They gave her a free. Wow. I feel you, though. See, Jeremy, we're not talking. Diana Taurasi is not even in this discussion. So leave her out of it, man. You wanted to, glaze over Caitlin Clark and say all this stuff, man. Don't bring Diana Taurasi in it. Diana Taurasi is already proven. She's probably one of the most decorated WNBA athletes that ever played. She got championships. She got Olympic medals, man. She got MVPs. Come on, man. Stop that. That's apples to oranges right now. Caitlin Clark only been playing for 22 games, and y'all crowning her the best ever. Come on, man. Just stop that. Stop that. I love the trolls, man. I love the trolls, man. Trolls don't cause me no harm. What happened was them Caitlin Clark fans started trolling Monica McNutt because she made her assessment on who she thought was the rookie of the year if the season had ended today. So for the people that wasn't around today, check this out. This is what we covered today. Making history. 19 points, 13 assists, 12 boards. Huge update. That's what we covered today. And y'all talking about I'm downplaying the triple-double. Nah, we not downplaying the triple-double. We gave her flowers. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. You can like one above the other, but you don't have to bash the other just to big up your player. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, man. That's what I'm saying. I covered that. And then for the people that wasn't here last night, this is what I covered last night. Angel Reese is basically shutting all these haters up because of their takes on her rebounding ability, that she gets her own rebounds and her offense is trash. That's what we covered. So then again, that's where we at. That's where we stand at. Nah, I didn't start off. I started off giving Caitlin Clark her props, man. And I stayed with it. I don't have to reiterate what I said. Just go back and look at the show I did earlier today where I stood on business, man. And you got to deal with the people in the chat. The people in the chat is the one that's coming for you. It's not me. Chastity. That's what I've been trying to tell people, man. And the way they painted Angel Reese, she just said, I'll accept that villain role. She said she's fine with it. So she has no problem with it. Ooh. Yeah. Boy. See, there you go. Buffalo, that sounds like a fanboy comment right there. You talk about hating on Caitlin Clark fans. How am I hating on Caitlin Clark fans? I'm just giving y'all the truth. I'm just giving y'all the truth serum. And a lot of people can't take it. A lot of people can't take it, man. A lot of people can't take the fact that, you know, Monica McNutt got it 100% right. And that's why these Caitlin Clark fans are in an outrage. And they're in an uproar. Caitlin Clark is amazing, man. She's a generational talent. See, that's the stuff that Raheem, you still here. I told you still here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now you taking personal shots at her. You talking about she hood. Boy, y'all, whoo. Now, the segment was about Angel Reese, and then all the Caitlin Clark fans came in and started trolling. Critical thinking. See, that's what it was. I told you, man, you can't give one their flowers without somebody coming in, you know, hating on them. They're both amazing. Totally agree, man. Jonathan, man. See, that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying, Raheem? You gonna get yourself in trouble. The chat gonna run you out of here. You ain't got to worry about me blocking you. The chat gonna run you out of here. Thank you, Bobby. I love them. They, for some reason, if they think I'm hating on Caitlin Clark so much, why do they keep on coming back to the channel, man? Because they think they're going to miss something. They think they're going to miss something, man. Why do they keep, Bobby, why do they keep coming back to the channel if I'm such a Caitlin Clark hater? That's what I don't understand, man. Just look up the catalog, man. I've gave Caitlin Clark her praises. I don't have to go back and reiterate it, man. Caitlin Clark is one of my favorites, man. I don't have to go back and reiterate that, man. So if I say anything negative about Caitlin Clark, I'm hating. That's all. I mean, it's a healthy argument, and I don't shy away from it. You know, sometimes that when you do come on live, instead of doing a show that you want to, orchestrate, it calls for stuff like this. It calls for stuff like this. And see, that's what I'm saying, Raheem. But you still here. If I'm low-key biased, Raheem, you still here, man. You still here. That's what I'm saying, Raheem. You still here, man. See, Bobby, I don't hate Caitlin Clark. She's one of my favorites. I don't hate Angel Reese. She's one of my favorites. I'm just going to be fair. I'm going to give you a fair assessment. That's right. Asia Wilson for MVP. And then you got some people that want to come in the chat talking about not only that Caitlin Clark going to win Rookie of the Year, she's going to win MVP. Come on now. Controversy does sell. Only a fool. Raheem, but you still here, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support, Raheem. Won't you go ahead and drop a super chat, man? So we can put your comment on the screen, man. Go ahead and drop that super chat, man. The way you support my channel, man. Hey, donate to the channel, man. Drop a super chat, man. Bible boy, don't do it to him, man. You're going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, man. It's all good, man. We love it, man. That's what I'm saying. Got you up late at night talking, man. And for a lot of people that say I'm hating on Caitlin Clark, I'm biased. Y'all here. Asia D, New York in the house. Appreciate you. And see, in New York, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Micro 100. Do you know Caitlin Clark Fever team beat the #1 team today in New York? Didn't Chicago already beat New York? So what are we talking about? See, that's the stuff I'm talking about, man. Before you post a comment, man, think about what you're going to say. Just like Pam Rogers said, man, critical thinking, man. Critical thinking. That's what I'm saying, Bobby. I agree with it, man. I have no problem with it. Shout out to Zane Huckabee, the $5 super chat. Let me hear your fair, honest assessment on both players. Okay, if I give you my fair, honest assessment, don't think about it as hate. This is my fair and honest assessment about Caitlin Clark. Coming out of college, one of the greatest shooters we ever seen. But like I've told people, right now she's having a hard time, shooting a good percentage because I think everything that she's doing, she's hesitant. Right now, she's not really just playing the game that she played at Iowa. She's coming down. She's being too hesitant. She's thinking that she got to get everybody involved, but you're the best person on that team. You got to be the leader. You got to come down and you got to take the shots that you know that you're comfortable at making. And I've seen that she's passed up on a lot of shots trying to get her teammates involved, and that's causing a lot of turnovers. And I said, by her bringing the ball up 24 feet, these guards are guarding her 94 feet, and she's having a hard time to getting into the offense and letting the offense flow. So by the time she gets over half court, what she's doing, she's throwing these bad passes, and teammates are not catching the ball, and it's causing these turnovers. But if she would play the game that she played in college, she would be better. I think the pace is too fast for her right now. I think she needs to slow down and get to her spots and let them shots go. Because right now she's shooting toward it from the field. She's shooting 38% from the field, and she's shooting 32% from the three-point line, right? And the turnovers, they got to come down. For being 6'6'1", she's a good rebounding guard. You know what I'm saying? She's tough. She got to work on her defense, because all these elite guards that they playing in the WNBA are putting her in every pick and roll situation, and they putting her in action. So her defense has to pick up. That's my assessment with Caitlin Clark. But she is going to be fine. And like Diana Taurasi said, it's going to be some growing pains. And that's what's happening. Now, my assessment with Angel Reese, I've said this plenty of times. In college, I thought her offense was sloppy. And I said, if she brings that game into the WNBA, that's not going to work. These women are going to eat her up. But her tenacity on the offensive end, rebounding and being aggressive, you can't teach that. That's something that's within you. You can't teach that. You can't, like she said, you can't teach dog. She has that in her. So she's being aggressive every time. And right now, what's impressing me about Angel Reese is the way that she is getting down there, getting these rebounds and getting her offense going. Because I said her game is sloppy, almost like Julius Randle, but it's effective. And if she adds that mid-range game and that three-point shot to her repertoire and put that in her trick bag, she's going to be a hard guard. Because if you notice how these bigs are guarding her, she gets the ball, foul line extended, they're not guarding her, and she is hesitant to take the shot. She got to feel confident to take that shot. And if she starts doing that, she's going to be a handful. But she has to develop more low post skills. Her low post game is not there. We've seen it with the sloppy turnarounds, just throwing the ball up. But she has to get a low post game. But whatever she's doing down there, because of the rebounds, offset her offense, but she's still scoring. And that's my fair assessment on both of them. So, was I hating Zane? Let me know. Let me know if I was hating Zane. So is that a fair assessment on both of them? That's all I'm saying. So I'm just trying to give you a fair assessment on both of them. I'm not hating on none of them. But I just want to give you my honest opinion, man. I can't just come on here and just say, oh, man, she's the best and best. She got flaws, man. Angel Reese got a lot of holes in her game, man. She got a lot of flaws. And I like Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark got flaws in her game. And it's been pointed out several times. Christy Sides has said it plenty of times. She needs to work on her defense. If you notice, when she plays these elite guards, they seek after her. They seek after her. They put her in every pick and roll action. Because I said the reason why Caitlin Clark looks sloppy, because she's speeding herself up, man. All she got to do is slow down and let the game come to her, and she'll be fine, man. But Caitlin Clark, I've seen Caitlin Clark turn down a lot of shots that, she would, fire up in college. And the one thing about Caitlin Clark, and this is the biggest problem I have about Caitlin Clark, she disappears in the second half when her team needs her. I don't know if that's on the coach or what the plays they running, but she disappears in the second half. You go to that Chicago game, that third game in Chicago, when they played, they had a 15-point lead. They led a 12-0 run by Chicago. In that second half, you tell me Caitlin Clark was only able to get up 2 shots? Shout out to Larry F for the $20 super chat. Love Caitlin Clark 22 play, and you're right. Angel also. Glad I came across your channel. I appreciate that, Larry. I appreciate that. I really do. Appreciate the support, man. So that's a fair assessment, man. I missed something here. What did you say? You want Caitlin Clark to slow down her game opposed to getting her teammates to get up to her speed. No, that's not my advice. See, you took that when I said slow the game down. In her mind, slow the game down in her mind. When I say that is the way Caitlin Clark played at Iowa, that's the way Caitlin Clark needs to play in the WNBA. I think she's too hesitant. That's why some of the shots that she's shooting, she's missing. Because she's not guaranteed and thinking like, should I take this shot or should I not? If she would just come down and play, let the game slow down in her mind, she would be all right. Not slow the game down where she's fast paced. No, I'm not talking about that. Play the same way you played in college. Come down and shoot the shots that you know that you're comfortable with taking. Because we've seen her in college come right across half court and let it go. She's had plenty of opportunities in the WNBA to shoot them shots, but she's not shooting them. And then everybody wants to blame, the teammates when she passes the ball and they fumbling these passes. Because Caitlin Clark's MO is to let that thing go. And she got to let it go. Second half of games, Caitlin Clark got to be more aggressive. And I'll say this about last night's game. I'll say this about last night's game when, I'll say that about this evening's game when she beat New York. That third quarter, when New York stretched that lead, in the third quarter, in the second half, Caitlin Clark only took 2 shots in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, she finally got aggressive, hit a couple step-back threes. She got to the bucket and got the and one. And then she found, Kelsey Mitchell for the 3. And that basically was the dagger. She just got to shoot the ball more. But Bobby I understand she plays an up-tempo game, but I think she's not shooting the way that she knows she can shoot, man. She's hesitant, man. Okay, Courtney, but you heard what Side said in her post-game press conference. I want Caitlin Clark to shoot the ball at least 20 times a game. 12 shots for Caitlin Clark a game is not enough. Is not enough. Kurt, you made a good point, and that's what Monica McNutt was saying about the Rookie of the Year race up to this point. It seems like both young ladies are playing exceptional ball, but Monica McNutt would give the Rookie Year vote to Angel Reese because her team is impacting she's impacting winning with her team because she was above Indiana in the standings. But Caitlin Clark got to be the leader out there, man. She got to go out there and just let that thing go. Sides want her to be more aggressive, man. And if you can't be aggressive, man, like I said, a lot of people wanted to have Christy Sides fired. I was one of them people that said, man, I hate the fact that y'all trying to get rid of Christy Sides. Christy Sides, give her the benefit of the doubt, man. And when she went on that 4-game win streak, things changed in that offense. I would love to see both teams make the playoffs, and I would love to see them go at it in the playoffs, man. That's only good for the WNBA. That's what I'm saying. You got, And that's the thing. A lot of NBA coaches know that Caitlin Clark is a defensive liability out there. And you can't say that about Angel Reese. I've only seen one game where Angel Reese was completely dominated, and that was by Asia Wilson when they played the Las Vegas Aces. Asia Wilson took her back out to the shed and gave her an old-fashioned ass whooping. She did both her and Camila Cardoso in. I mean, she worked Angel Reese over. But Angel Reese offensively, she held her own with 11 and 18, but defensively, Asia Wilson cooked her. And Angel is a defensive player, but Asia Wilson cooked her, fried her, did everything she wanted against Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Camila Cardoso is 6'7". Yep. Zane Huckabee, appreciate the $5 super chat. Agreed. Shot attempts need to be 18 or 20. Think she's trying to make coach and teammates happy. You can't do that. But I think, her second campaign, hopefully after, the All-Star break and the Olympic break, hopefully, Caitlin Clark comes back out with a vengeance. I know a lot of people say they don't look at, social media and look at bulletin board material. But if I was Caitlin Clark, I would assess things that are being said, and I would just go out there and I would play a different style of ball. That's what I'm saying, man. Cardoso 6'7", and Asia Wilson said, "Not in my house." Said, "Not in my house." Yeah. But I totally agree with that, though. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Because I'm like, man, but she worked them over. Yeah, she did anything she wanted to Angel Reese, man. I mean, Angel Reese didn't even know which way she was going. I know. Cardoso's still recovering from that shoulder injury because it looks like she can't get that arm up above her shoulder because some of the, moves that she makes and gets blocked. I'm like, man, come on. Yeah, Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum, man, they're a devastating duo, man. But like I said, man, we don't even talk about the other rookie, Rakia Jackson, for the LA Sparks. She basically, nullified what Kelsey Plum did last night. And I thought that the Aces was going to win that game. And the Sparks made a run, sent it into overtime. I thought the game was over when Asia Wilson hit that big shot to go up 84-82 with 10 seconds left. But LA called a timeout. They drew up a play, got the ball in Rakia Jackson's hand. She hit the jumper, tied it up, went into overtime, and then the LA Sparks just took over. Yeah, both of the players are getting it done, and that's what I've been trying to tell people. Angel Reese is getting it done. Caitlin Clark's getting it done. I mean, you can have one above the other, but both of them girls are getting it done. But that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I don't think nobody's going to be upset whoever wins the Rookie of the Year. You can't go wrong with either of them if they continue to play the way they're playing. You can't go wrong with Angel Reese being a Rookie of the Year. You can't go wrong with Caitlin Clark being a Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong, man. See, so I'm going to ask y'all a question, man. Bible Boy said that Clark is inconsistent. I mean, would anybody want to say anything about that? Do y'all want to take a shot at that? Because that didn't come from my mouth. If y'all reading the chat and if y'all can catch up with the chat's going a little fast. That's why I said, some of these comments that I'm missing. But if you send a super chat, it'll come right to the top and we can get it on the screen because I'm missing a lot of good comments, man. I'm missing a lot of good comments, man. I'm missing a lot of good comments, man, because everybody got a great opinion, but I'm missing a lot. So I can't address everybody. I mean, the chat's going so fast, man. I'm missing a lot of the comments, man. I'm missing a lot of comments. So I can only catch the ones that I can catch. But if you just send a super chat, it'll go to the top of the screen. It'll get put on the screen and we can talk about it. But I'm missing a lot. So I want to get to everybody's comments, but it's hard. So in other news, man, how did y'all feel about Bronny James' debut in Summer League? Bible Boy, man, you're going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, man. I can't let you do that. Yeah, he only had 4 points. Yeah, Pam, we gonna let Bronny develop, man. I just had to throw that out there. We're gonna let Bronny develop, man. We're gonna let Bronny develop. Jeremy, man, nepotism been around for the longest, man. Stop that. I don't want to hear that, man. We can get off into a whole nother show, man. We can go to the D block. But nah. I agree. I agree, Jeremy. It's been around for a long time, man. How do you think that Jeannie Buss and the Rambuses inherited the Lakers? Come on, man. We can get off into it. I agree with you, Jeremy. I agree with you. I understand. I saw that. I saw that you said you've been around since the Iowa days. Boy, I tell you, boy. Man. Boy. Boy, y'all wild, man. Y'all wild. But everybody got interesting takes, man. I agree with you, Bible Boy. That's why I don't say too much about it. I agree with you, man. Woo. Man, y'all. Man, y'all wild, man. But man, I but I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Wow. Interesting, man. Go ahead, Cynthia. Go ahead. I'll let you address the beautiful Afro woman. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. But like I said, man, I appreciate it. And we on the D block, man. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Like I said, if you want to donate to the channel, man, the Cash App is down there. If you want to send a super chat, feel free to send a super chat, man. But I appreciate all the support and love, man. I mean, I love everybody that's in the comments, man. Y'all doing big things, man. Y'all doing big things, man. But yeah, Pam, I hope he stays healthy as well, man. But we doing big things, man. I just hope everybody, loves what's going on over here. This is a place where you can come and get your comments off, get your opinions off. Because I tell you this, man, YouTube, going around some of these other content creators, being on their channels, and you're saying stuff that you're saying in the chat, making clown takes that you're making, they'll have the moderators kick you out of the show and block you. We're not going to do that over here. We're going to respect everybody's opinion. We're going to respect everybody's comment. If I can get to all of them, I would, but I just can't get to all of them. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. But that's going to wrap up my time, and that's going to do it for another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.